Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to episode 2 of my Spellbound Caves 2 developer commentary. And I just know one of these days I'm gonna flub that up and I'm gonna be like, "Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to episode 3 Spellbound Caves 1 no 2." Yeah, you get the idea. So anyway, so last episode I talked for like 5 hours while still standing on this spawn pad. Um, I think thankfully most of that is I've exhausted what I had to say uh, about the mod pack in general. So we can this episode get more into like actually playing the map. First off, I have a quest here. It's in Survival Basics, and my task is to get a white bed. Or I think any bed will work actually, but it just teaches you how to use the sleeping bag and the hammock and what they are. Uh, Real quick, the bed skips the night and sets your spawn point. The sleeping bag skips the night, and the hammock skips the day. So I literally just beat the quest by having that in my inventory real quick. Um, so yeah, I think it's pretty much it. Let's run out here and hopefully not die. So I've got a crossbow, I've got a halberd, and oh, I did want to spend some XP though. Let's see here. I wanted everything to. There we go. 6, and then I wanted magic to 9, and then I want building to 20, I think. Okay, so we did that over here. Let's stop by the Cave of Patrons real quick. And I'm trying to decide for this playthrough uh, if I want to get the secrets. Oh, hey, you. Give me an eye. Yes. Ah, fantastic. That's exactly what I needed. I'm trying to decide if I want to get the secrets on this playthrough. Uh, and that I'm really not sure because like you could watch this and not have like spoilers. I also need these. I need like 4 of these, I think. Yeah, 4. There. Although taking a few more won't hurt, but I should have plenty of it feels wrong to me to deface the map too much and take too much stuff. Is that weird? Yeah, I got Magic Basics beat, and then there's gonna be I need to kill 2 wizards and I'll get Magic Maturity. So let's go check out the Cave of Patrons real quick. Cause oh! Ah! You're speedy! Unfortunately for you, with all of his mods, he was still but a skeleton. And skeletons are stuck shooting their bows, and uh they're not that strong. Ooh, hello. Wow. Hey, I got a bunch of XP off of Blight. Sweet. Alright. Well, you know what? Yes! Okay. So, in the first iterations of this map, there was in this dark corner back here, there was a spawner, and I just realized that I need some torches. I suppose I can just grab those right there. And there, that works. And I'll just pick these up. Yeah. So in this corner, there was a Void Creeper spawner. The Void Creeper is the purple creeper from EB Wizardry that does the black hole effect. It doesn't actually do that much damage. It just sucks you in and keeps you sucked in at a spot for a little while. It was kind of funny though because if they killed the Void Creepers, more would spawn because you know it is a spawner. And then more creepers would spawn, and if one of them blew up and they got sucked in, it could kill the other creepers coming, and then more would spawn, and then more would blow up and suck them in, and some of my early alpha testers, they basically reported getting like stuck in Void Creeper Purgatory, taking like slow ticking damage, right? Like they don't actually do that much damage, but they just couldn't get out of it. It was to get out of it, you would do grapple or throw an Ender Pearl, and I make those available fairly early in the map. I know grapple. There's grapple spells, grapple scrolls available as early as intersection 1, like in the. But they weren't available like right now, right here. So I was like, okay, let's not have a Void Creeper spawner before giving them like at least a few grapple scrolls. So this is the all-time top patrons as of the map creation. And then that sign says, or at least as many as can fit on a big wall. So thank you to all my lovely patrons. I love you guys, and this map is here because of you guys. And that's pretty much it. There is, you can obviously see the powder right there. Or maybe not. While watching my mods and testing team play this map, I figured out that things that seemed obvious to me, like this powder right here, it's a different texture. Like right here, we're looking at rustic : slate, and this is Minecraft : concrete underscore powder color gray. Those are two different blocks, but a lot of people had trouble spotting this. But it is a secret. This map is riddled with secrets, and do I find the secrets and then not use the material to do a low equipment playthrough? Maybe that's what I do. So, but I mean, you guys definitely are probably dying to see what I got out of the loot crates here. So let's see, what is this? Lootless 2, random spells, random ingots. Well, I'm gonna probably use the spells, but I got a block of diamond. Okay, so that's out of there. I'm going to hold down shift and click it and just open them all at once. Well, they're all spell books and they're all going to be unidentified, so that's whatever. And then this is random ingot. Some random ingots, okay. So this line of my inventory is all stuff I got out of the loot crate. Oh my god, the skeleton must have dropped this. And once again, it's given me Bane of Arthropods! Stop giving me Bane of Arthropods! Give me Smite or Sharpness, dang it! There's not that many... I mean, there's more... Because of the mod pack, there are more Arthropod enemies. But still, it's not the enchantment that I would prefer. So... Alright, so this is all the stuff I got out of the secrets chest. And then if you really want to make your spot check, you can notice that right there in the darkness. But probably not. This is a pretty secret one. But let me know in the comments, do you want me to get all of the secrets or not? Will this devcom also serve as a full walkthrough of the map? I just heard my wife in the other room say yes. So that's okay, that's one vote for get all secrets. Should I Okay, if I get all of the secrets, should I use them or should I find them, open them up, look at them and then put them in a chest and beat the map without using any of the secret material? To prove that, I mean, this map is fairly easy as far as super hostile maps go. And I got a dragon bone. Oh, I got 5 dragon bones out of the warrior loot crate. As soon as I get a wither handle, I could go ahead and make some of the dragon bone weapons. And I think I could... Yeah, okay, so right now I could go... I know what I could do right now. Right now I could... Do I want to come out here at nighttime? There's more iron. I could go ahead and use the iron and make a you go ahead and actually just do this. I feel like I'm going to get baubles, though, and I don't necessarily need to go to the Astro Market and buy this. It's 12 HP, and this is 16 HP. Or, eh, uh, I really want this down here, and that's 264 rope, 4 smoke bombs, and I could get the Rope of Impossible missions, mostly just for the step height. And because I'm an absolute grapple fiend. Grapple's one of my favorite spells. It's so cool. Do I want to buy... I definitely want to use a lot of magic in the map, so I probably want this at some point. And what is this? This is 2, one of those, and a gold ingot. I guess I'll go ahead and get this. Let's see. Okay, so we're using a lot of magic. So I need, like, one of you. And make a magic crystal out of the flower. Then get the eyeglass of the mage. And it's got the unique quality of just flat magic damage, and it is any bauble slot. I'll put it in my, I don't know, that one. I thought this was a charm. Okay, so I guess you could stack these. Huh. I could have sworn that was a charm. It even says bauble charm. When in any bauble slot. Well, wait a minute. When in any bauble slot. Hold on, wait. That... Oh, it is a charm though. Like, oh, okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. It goes in your charm slot specifically, but if you could somehow like use an inventory editor and force it into one of these other slots, it would work, but you would have to like cheat to do that. So the bauble slots, as far as I know, are necklace, ring, uh, I other necklace, belt, no belt, belt. So necklace, ring, belt, head, body, charm, and that's your offhand. So this one, it's bauble charm. It has to go in. It's got to go in your charm slot. So what's out here? Anything really scary? Ow. Mean. Rude. That's okay. That's something slightly scary. That's troll. Does the cave ruin your throwing arc? Yes, it does. And he just got on top of the skeleton's head. And there's a dispenser head, bubbly fubbly, bulwark gravity. Drop something cool. That looks cool. There's a Minotaurs. So what I would really be on the lookout for, things that can game over you and connect you to God's Wi-Fi, are gonna be blights with strength. Any blight that has a melee weapon, so like a blighted zombie that is holding an axe, that can close to melee with you very quickly and do a lot of damage because of its melee weapon. Minotaurs can just spawn. They're very rare. I streamed a early playtest of this map and I got a Minotaur, and that was pretty fun. I ended up having to basically run away from it and get it into a favorable position and kill the feat. Basically. I saw somebody else man fight one. So if you have a decent weapon and armor, like you can man fight one a little sooner than you think, as long as you're appropriate with your attacks and stuff. Oh, ooh, I almost hit the Satyrs. That would have been bad. Alright, so we checked out the Cave of Patrons, we've looked at the practice range, let's go check out the Thirsty Goblina Inn and Tavern. Let's see, so what would be really bad? Okay, so blights with melee weapons that run at you really fast and get up in your business. Now, my blights are not as nasty as the default configuration. The default configuration of blights uh, is is pretty unfair. Oh look, trolls died here. If you just see random stone show up in the game world sometimes, and you're like, where did that come from? A troll was exposed to sunlight and turned to stone. So it is a way, if you were in like a skyblock style world, to conceivably get more stone. But yeah. So melee enemy with a good weapon like an axe or a sword that's blighted. The Minotaurs, the Minotauruses actually, a blight Minotaurus is pretty bad because she's always got an axe. Uh, but yeah, there's certain combinations of like blight, infernal, and monster type that can be way more threatening than other types. So, uh, like previous super hostile experiences, uh, I'm testing you for game knowledge and being able to glance at something and be like, okay, that is X, Y, and Z, and it can do A, B, and C, and I need to respond this way to it. Like, at a glance, immediately know that, and you'll be okay. Um, so, obviously, I've used these Future MC berry bushes. You can eat these too, if you're desperate. They're not the best food in the world, but I guess it's better than starving. You can't make juice out of them. Maybe I should have a crafting recipe where sweet berries craft into wild berries. But the the primary purpose of these is the damage block, right? Because you can easily make walls and barriers out of them to damage monsters and slow them down. So this whole thing is set up to be very defensible location for the player. And there's a bunch of NPC guards. These guys are the Reichsguard faction, and I try to remember if I think your reputation with them should be at a plus 50 to start with. I'm not sure. Let's see. Slash ancient warfare. Is it ancient? Oh no. Is it just AW? Aha! AW faction get Vechs. They are Reichsguard, so let's see. Reichsguard standing plus 50. Yeah. So you have a positive plus 50 with them. And so that means I think you can theoretically kill one of them, and that's going to be a minus, I think it's a minus 50. Maybe it's a minus 25. But, my point is there's a small buffer. Okay, so the Thirsty Goblina Inn in Hot Spring is, my wife made this building. I think it turned out amazingly. And that hippogriff is just running into the roof and is going to make flapping noises this entire time I'm in here. And I, can you, dude, come on, man. Really? Alright. My urge to creative mode and, like, grapple him and drag him away is rising, but I don't want to cheat. Okay, so, right when you walk in, there's the innkeeper here, Trebachia, the small tiefling innkeep, and, a reference to Arbitrated, one of my patrons. And she sells, for silver and copper, a bunch of basic food items, and you can pick up some regen elixirs here. And let's see, there's a public furnace here. Now, do I have anything I want to get going? Yes, the salmon, and that's pretty much it for now. kind of done with the stone stuff, like already. So I guess I can melt it down. And in my mod pack, melting down stuff in the furnace is a lot more productive. So I got a sharpness 2 copper longsword. That's a good weapon. And I got a sharpness 2 iron glaive. That's also a solid weapon. Alright. And I got an unbreaking iron pike. And I got a smite greatsword with poor quality. Well, I like the smite though. Pike came out rare quality, but it's a pike. Pikes are the cheapest weapon to make. A pike... Pike. Oh, that's spelling. So if you only have like one ingot to use, you can just make 2 poles and, you have a pike. But they still do pretty good damage, and they only take like one of the ingots, so their advantage is their price. So I got my cobblestone for my stone pickaxe and some like cooked salmon here. Let's see. Haley, I wanted to talk to you. Okay, so I gotta figure out what element to use. I'm gonna go ask my wife. We're back. Okay, wife suggested lightning earth and use 2 wands, and I can probably manage grinding up. I can probably manage grinding up to 2 separate wands, because a lot of players have a combat wand and then a utility wand, and so 2 is pretty much normal. So I'll probably go lightning for combat and then earth for utility. Alright, so let's start off with a... There's some scrolls of ID, actually. So I want my wand of embers, frost, sparks. Alright, and I want a earth wand. There it is. Cool. Alright. So I had a basic no element like a wand here with magic missile loaded on it. I don't even want to use it really because, and I've got my crossbow, but I don't really. I think I'm done with the crossbow. We're going. Wand of Sparks will be my ranged option. Wand of the Forest is going to end up being my utility option. And this has... Okay, all the spells on it are not identified yet. Okay. So I need a place to drop my stuff. Let's go say hi to the other people in the inn. Here's Elon Husk, the human necromancer. That is a reference to Vamp, one of my patrons. TB Wolf here, or Wolf, the human reviewer. That's about as much as I could put in for his reference. There's an anime about reviewers that review things. And the people that know what it is know what I'm talking about. And the people that don't, you know what? That's fine. There's mysteries in life that can stay mysteries. The TB... But TB Wolf he's a reviewer. He reviews things. And Percival Punchwood, I don't think I need to tell any of my viewers who this is a shout out to. But this is like Paul Soros Jr.'s like 3rd cousin twice removed or something. He sells drinks. So if you get thirsty, you can come buy drinks here. He actually sells... Does he sell wine? Yes, he does. So he sells quality 75 wine, so you can actually jumpstart your wine production with at 0.75 quality. And then there's people that are probably wondering, like, Like, wine production? What are you talking about? It must be nighttime outside because these guys just got wind of something they're not fond of. Well, that's fine. Okay, so I got my 2 wands, and let's go say hello to the Azina, the half-elven fighter. She is actually a merchant. She accepts astral diamonds and will sell you dragon bones, wither bones. So I already actually got 5 dragon bones. I could buy wither bones, and then I can make dragon bone. I could probably make, I'd probably go for the dragon bone warhammer. That's a pretty solid weapon, and I could make it, like, now. But I won't. The one with the highest attack is the axe here. Yeah, I could go ahead and make an axe, battle axe. I really like the warhammers. They don't do as much damage, but they are cheaper, which is great. But specifically, all of the warhammers have a special effect of armor piercing. They ignore 50% of the armor, and a lot of the nastier fights you're going to get into are going to be against armored enemies. And ignoring half their armor, that's really useful. So, you know, armor pin, lethality meta, right? Haha. uh, so that's a Mandragora pot. If you didn't notice, it's creeping on the hot tub. It's peeking. There's towels and loofahs. Yeah, my wife made this. There's a potion of resistance. I suppose I'll take it. There's a golden apple. Let's see what's on the other side of here. This is the... there's nobody in this hot tub, so you and your friends could come in this one and leave Azina alone. I want the golden carrot and the iron skin 2 potion. Cool. I really want to sort my inventory, but this is all the stuff right here at the bottom that I got from secrets. I got a record box, and that's gonna have a bunch of. That's just gonna have. Yeah, I don't really care about the record that much. We all know what Minecraft music sounds like. I got a Hallsource token. Paul Source Jr. in his playthrough of the mod pack, he got a waifu. Hallsource waifu. That man, I made Paul Source Jr. go to the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and he saw things that he was not prepared for. That I find that endlessly entertaining, and my wife is over in the corner giggling. Yeah, you thought it was funny too. Say hello. Yes, Blef. My wife is, I'm a VTuber on Twitch. I have a VTube model, and my wife is also a VTuber, and she is a Selkie, a seal girl. But maybe you should be a Hall Stores. What? Mostly a seal. Yeah, just a seal. If you go to my Twitch streams, you can see her as a seal plushie sitting in my lap. So that's a secret. I'm just going to take those. Who would have thought that you could pull the handle on the candle? My wife made this. It took her a while to set up the redstone. She learned. It was a learning experience for her. Did you have fun, sweetheart? It was awful. It was awful. I love you, baby. So these are all empty. These are just rooms for you and your friends to use. That hippogriff, oh my god, I'm gonna grab one of these, just so I have a bed. And up here is a pot that has the this is the bonus chest stuff, which I don't need more. Oh, ah! Why are you aggroed on me? What? I thought you guys were passive. Okay, all right, all right. I see what's up. I guess he got hungry. Huh. Well, you know what? I didn't like your flapping anyway. Yeah, come on. Come on up here. See what's up. That's what's up. While I'm up here, I can take this up. So somebody pointed out that that up here, like my nice sea lantern area, there was like a block that wasn't that was slightly off, that wasn't symmetrical, and I was just like, oh, thanks for telling me about it. And I just added even more unsymmetrical blocks. And there's a side here that there's not really a great way to see the sign, so I'm just gonna SP real quick. Yeah, it's just a grin face because I know what I did. Um, oh, while we're in SP spectator mode, I really love the way the leaves grow, or they don't grow, but they like you can place them on the rustic iron lattice, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. Like, right? I love the way it looks. Uh, One of my favorite blocks from Rustic. Rustic has so many good decorative blocks. Players love these iron lattices, and I do too. Anyway, so up here at the back is a waystone, so that you can teleport around. These are basically replacements for the command block teleporters and minecart tracks that used to be in my older maps. The waystones are very elegant, and they take XP levels, uh, which uh, I believe they are flat levels. And if you know how experience works, and I'm not gonna bust out the XP formula, but if you're level 90, let me just say this: if you're level 90, or if you're level 60, or 50, or 40, you should bank your XP using the XP block, this thing here, which is very cheap to craft. Uh, Before you use these, because going from level 90 to 89 is incredibly expensive. But going from level 20 to 19 is whatever. Okay? So, I think most players know that. Most players understand that what flat XP cost means. But if you didn't, just if you got like more than 25 levels, consider banking them in your base before you start, or spending them on something like your skills here or whatever before you use the waystones. I want the drops. All right, I should probably grab a few more of these. I probably will set up an automated farm for these in my base, because if this is going to be a complete playthrough, then I probably want to do like one of everything just to show off like what can be done. I suspect a lot of people might use this devcom as a tutorial for a lot of the mod pack mechanics as well. So when there's mechanics in the mod pack, I do probably want to show those off too. Speaking of mod pack mechanics, uh, yeah, all the other blocks you can make, and I added a bunch of crafting recipes. In the scripts folder of the mod pack for the slightly advanced people, if you really want to go look at the recipes, you can just go look in the scripts folder. There's a huge amount of them, and yes, they were very time consuming, and yes, I occasionally had help from people in the community typing up stuff for me. Um, and I greatly appreciate you people who have submitted stuff. There's like 5 or 6 of you. You know who you are. Thank you so much. And so yeah, there's a lot of custom crafting recipes, like andesite into cobble, or diorite into cobble, or granite into cobble, or cobble into gravel, or 2 gravel into 8 sand. Yes, excellent. You know, I kind of want you to call for help. Would you like to? No? All right. Oh, that's a blight skeleton. Boop, boop. And there's a spawner. I'm going to take it out real quick. And that's the end of this place. I want my astral diamond. Heck yeah. All right. So this structure, this burial cairn, is it's actually a naturally generated structure. I'm trying to remember what mod generates this. Is it roguelike dungeons? Is it primitive mobs? Maybe it's ancient warfare. It might be primitive. It might be primitive mobs. I think the primitive mobs does the burial cairns and the witch huts. But anyway, for whatever reason, this wasn't supposed to generate in my custom map because chunk gen is off or was supposed to be off, but it generated here for some reason. It glitched and generated here by mistake, and I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it because it's a pretty nice little basic, here's a spawner. There was a loot chest. I got rid of the loot chest. It's way too generous, even for this easier map. But the spawner is a form of loot anyway. But in the vanilla version of in the modded version of this, there's a chest about right here. And there's loot behind you. So this is a tutorial. I'm trying to teach the player that, hey, this concrete powder is a loot. Oh, no. Oh, look, guys, it's loot. Oh, no, I hear a hissing sound. Oh, no, I got a trap. Oh, that Vechs got me. Oh, no. Yeah, a single piece of TNT just doesn't quite seem as threatening when you have 3 HP bars, huh? Well, that's fine. If I really wanted to kill you, I would use more. Alright, so... inventory's filling up. Oh, I just want to run to the Victory Monument and go ahead and set up my base. I want to be able to just unload my inventory so bad. Maybe I should do that. For my own sanity. Like, just zoom right there. Because I've already got a decent amount of levels and loot from just hunting enemies at night. I probably have the adventuring quest beat, actually, by now. Yeah. I don't even necessarily know if I want more... Ooh, I took a lot of damage there. I think I got shot by lightning and a gassed fireball, which both do a decent amount of damage. So, switching spells on your wand, by the way, it's just your mouse 4 and mouse 5. If you don't have those mouse buttons, you can sneak and roll your mouse wheel. Which, if you're trying to sneak and cycle through your things, like, you'll do that. Oh! My wife just said she didn't know that was possible. That guy has storm weakness. Ow! Oh, it's nighttime. There's loot. There's a little bit more loot on the ground in there, but I'm gonna dip out and not get killed stupidly. So I think I'm gonna melt down. I'm gonna use the public furnace and melt down my stuff. So let's see here. I don't want this sword. Yeah, I don't want that sword. I really don't want... This iron greatsword is unfortunately poor quality. I'm just gonna throw it in here. I think I can melt down this trapdoor as well, right? Did I add that? There's an iron lance with smite and sweeping edge. Yes, I can, in fact, melt down the trapdoor. You can melt down the iron bars, too, because what happened was that this takes 8 iron bars to make, but when you make this, you end up with 16, and I was so tired of having like these random leftover iron bars around that it motivated me to go add the smelting recipes for a bunch of stuff that should be able to melt down, but doesn't have a recipe in normal Minecraft. So yay. Wood does not melt down. To melt down wood, you put it in the fuel slot. That's how you melt down wood. Let's see. What else can I throw away? This stupid silver saber. I'm gonna use this silver saber just to cull animals with and pre-cook them, I suppose. This, on the other hand, really is uh really bad. There's an unbreaking stone hoe. Well, I guess I've got hoes for days. Um, hey man, no offense, but I'm gonna use your corner as uh trash. I actually can use this epic wooden pickaxe for a little bit. It's not the most terrible thing ever because of the dig speed of it being epic. I think this wooden club though is that can go. Yeah, that can go too. I'm really not gonna use a pot for anything as far as I know. Um, it is a container, I guess, but I would rather just use chests. Um, and I really want to sort. I want to click the sort button so bad, but I'm determined to not use the secret loot. Only find it and look at it, and beat the map with only the things that I get from monsters for whatever reason. Unless chat in the comments of this video tells me to like use everything. But if I do, I'm gonna steamroll this map. So I'm gonna steamroll the map anyway. Let's be real. Uh, I guess I should use the Iron Lance just because it's got smite on it. This Iron Pike it's kind of bad. Nah, whatever. My inventory's full, and it's gonna be a while. So I don't think I'm desperate enough to need to like use every single thing. Yeah, I'm not desperate enough to need all of these extra weapons that I found. Hmm. I really don't want this or that or somebody out there has. There we go. I can sort that. Cool. So I got more space now. I think what I do need to do though is go ahead and go to the Victory Monument. All right. Is that everything? Cool. That's everything. Go ahead and go to the Victory Monument and get out of here. And so I can, well, sort my inventory better. Is there anything else I need while I'm here? Uh, I don't really need scrolls of ID. I can use a sphere of cognizance or whatever. Oh, I should check real quick. I go down here. Just shows you how to rig up the drawbridge from both sides. That's pretty much it. Are there any quests I want to claim real quick? Is this Magic Basics? Yeah. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't want the bed, really. I guess I'll take the block of iron or copper. I don't really want all of this stuff yet. I do want that as soon as my wood pick here breaks, but I don't want to junk up my inventory even further than it already is. All right, yeah. All right, so let's see. I'll use one of the free beds, and then we will head out to the Victory Monument. But I will pretend to be a normal player who just wants to set their base up at the monument ASAP, and we will intentionally go the wrong way first. Let's go ahead and go the wrong way first. I thought I could jump out of here. Oh, I can. I can use the vines. Haha. Yep. And up and over. Okay, so wrong way first. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a blight. Let's kill that for XP. I don't even know what it is. It looks like a spider. It can get magic missile spam to death. And there's a Hallstoris behind me who's upset with me. Third person, look straight down, find the stuff buried in the grass. Hallstoris is still... Oh, you messed up. Hey, look, this is what happens if you aggro the satyrs. They social aggro, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. But if you hit one satyr, all nearby satyrs aggro on you. And so let's imagine like I was trying to fight all of them and I hit this one and I get her low. She runs away, drinks regen potion while all the others stay fighting me. When she heals up, she comes back and the one I'm fighting, like every time you're about to kill one, it runs off while the others keep fighting you. It heals up and comes back. They're an absolute nightmare. But they're friendly. Well, passive, neutral. They don't help you if you're fighting, but if you're struggling with something that has an enemy and the enemy happens to have a projectile attack, you can get them to shoot the Satyrs, and then they will have a very, very bad day. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. What do we get? We got hey, we got a hat. I'm too stupid to put on a helmet. Let's fix that. Defense. Am I smart enough to put on the hat now? I probably. It's poor quality, but I'm pretty sure it's still a gain, right? Yeah, I'm gaining 1.5 armor, and oh, I do have protect. The protection 1 does make it way better. So I'm gonna grab this real quick, and then we'll go the wrong way. Some of these ore veins, I've figured out that what I should do is have the face of the vein be the actual ore, and then however much else I intend to give the player, I should just make it be the solid block behind that, just to speed things along as a time saving, if it's going to be that big of a vein, right? And I do that in future areas. I don't always do it because it's something I just kind of figured out to do in this map, which it's kind of obvious when you think about it, right? Like, duh. Of course you should. Yep. You're speedy. Oh, he's got the special hat. So there's special mobs. They have they'll have special colored hats or boots. Like this guy is a shaman. With a jack-o'-lantern hat means a shaman. That means he puts buffs on nearby enemies of the same type, I think. The really obvious one is the dispenser head that'll shoot arrows out of his dispenser head. I really like the trumpet skeletons. The trumpet skeletons are one of the handful of enemies that have been set to be always infernal. So anytime you see a trumpet skeleton, they will be bubbly fubbly. And the trumpet skeletons, they really don't do very much. They kind of shove you a little bit with their trumpet doot, but it doesn't really do much in the way of damage. And they kind of need the bubbly fubbliness to hopefully be able to do something to you. Like maybe they'll get Alchemist or Ghastly or Storm, and then they can actually kill you. But for the most part, even with the bubbly fubbliness on them, they're still not super threatening, and they're basically a loot bag. So you should probably be like happy when you see one. It's like, oh, hey, I get, another loot drop, which in this case, I got an iron battle axe with Unbreaking 2. That's a pretty good weapon. I cannot use it yet. All right. I'm going to use this up. So there's powder there. This one's a little bit of a harder spot check. And and you get your Flame Fast Amulet. Reduces fire damage by 30%. I wanted to find a fairly generic necklace to hand out here. And the taking 30% less damage from fire attacks that's neat, but it's not like super great. The real thing though is these like minor stat increases from the rare quality roll on it. So I'm glad I didn't build the beginner necklace because just get that. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be using these. Right, maybe I should build the beginner necklace. And then the other secret is down here, because why wouldn't I do 2 secrets in one spot? I might use that one. That one, yeah, I'm gonna actually use this one. Upgraded my copper. Ha! I have uncommon copper chestplate. Step back. Alright, so up here is Flower Fields that way, Riley River Canyon. Hint, if you want to find the Victory Monument ASAP, then consider turning back and heading through River's End Cave. This route could be considered the reverse route, sort of. Yeah, it's, yeah. So I didn't go as absolutely crazy with the looping around like I did in Inferno Mines, but, oh, check out this collapsed rope bridge. Don't the ropes from Rustic make this look amazing? I freaking love this. But if I'm doing a full clear, I may as well head over here and get this very obvious secret. And I think I'll unbox these later, because inventory problems. And then the slightly more hidden secret behind here a mythic copper saber, not enchanted, so you can throw an enchantment on there and try to get like something really good. And then, let's see. Secret. I've got a secret machine or mannequin. Frog slime balls. So while making the map, there were frogs spawning and despawning and hopping around, but there's slime balls they leave, they stay. So, this island. Oh, I thought it was this island. I sworn it was this island. I could have sworn it was over here. Oh, it's right there. I'm so silly. Maybe I should start whacking these salmon for their food source. So this is a patron weapon, the Living Boken. It is unique quality. It has way more reach distance than normal. And it's basically a mending wooden katana that you can get right off the bat. And you could power through a lot of the early map with it because it's already enchanted too. It's got sharpness, knockback, and mending on it. And it has a very fast attack speed. Katanas already have really fast attack speeds, but this one's just like, wee, you know? You go nuts with it. Even if they're in the water, does this cook them with fire aspect? It does! Look at that! Okay, so this just cooks the food. Okay, I found a use for this. This is great. While I'm getting secrets, I should head over here and get the other ones. Just gonna find every secret and just fill my bags up with it. There's one hidden in the grass right there. And I'm going to stock up on my food now that I have this fire aspect sword that will cook salmon as soon as I whack them. This is so convenient. I love this. This is great. List one, random gems. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay, put that there. Put that there. So all of this stuff here is secret content that I've secret loot basically. Yeah, I desperately need to get to the hurry up and get to the Victory Monument. I think I might just run right there. Okay, so I think that's all of the secrets. It's possible I'm gonna forget one, by the way. Like, I could actually just forget one in my own map. Because there's so many of them, you know? I had to mute to sneeze. Allergies persist. There's a dispenser head over there. Alright, it's nighttime, but nighttime doesn't really matter if I'm gonna go in the cave. This is my Fishwhacker 5000. So that's pretty much it for Flower Fields, I think. Okay, so let's head in here. And it is possible I might actually forget a secret, just because there are so many in the map, and if that happens, uh, deal with it, I guess. Not really a, I don't really have a great way to like address that. Where's my salmon? Did I put it in my? Put it in my bag. You know what? It's fine. I'll eat this venison. So this is River's End Cave. Hello. Oh, you're Chungus. You stop that. I'm just gonna unload into him. Ow! Alright. This looks like a job for Golden Apple. I'm just gonna supercharge my saturation. I should have waited to eat the apple for a second. Whatever. It's okay. I ended up with a Silver Warhammer. Oh my gosh! Well, that's really good. It's poor quality though, so I need to re-roll it into a reforging station. But otherwise, pretty good. And this might be like when this breaks, might be my next like go-to daily weapon. And I don't. Yeah, I need to heal up for a sec. Okay, so in this mod pack, you have bigger HP bars, and I've set the configuration settings so that the there's bonus regen after a little while out of combat. I think it's 10 seconds. After 10 seconds out of combat, you will get a second source of turning food into HP. So there's normal Minecraft food regen, and then there's a second one from the scaling HP mod that'll kick in to just give you an extra boost of regen because your HP bar is that big. So you can see while waiting, my HP's filled up pretty well without me having to do really much else. That bonus regen will run until you have I think 5 food shanks remaining, so as long as you have more than half your food, you're good to go. I think I'm just going to eat these golden carrots. They're amazing combat food, and we're walking into some combat. So this area is pretty favorable to the player. And what I mean by that is monsters don't spawn in the water. And if they do spawn in here, they're going to spawn in... Oh, that's a diamond tool. Oh, heck yeah. I can at least melt you down, whatever you drop, if it's bad. What do we got? A common diamond sword. Yeah, I'm going to melt that down for diamond fragments. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and block it up, but right there is the only way monsters can get up here. So with a single block placement, you blocked off the approach of this entire dark area. So let me talk about the design of this place. Okay, so as you walk in, you only have to deal with monsters pretty much from like right here in this little pocket, and if you get overwhelmed, you can shove them into the water, and they're basically screwed. They can't do anything in the water, and you can just run away. And you have this area here. You see how the bridge goes up? That basically is effectively a line of sight wall to keep monsters out in the flower field from seeing you as well. Because if the monster is closer, he's going to be closer down to the shoreline, and this bridge here blocks line of sight. So if you stand here, you have the bridge blocking line of sight to keep monsters from beginning to aggro on you. And then this way, you don't really have you have one lit up approach of enemies. So it's about as favorable. If there's a path backwards and a path forwards, this is about as favorable as I can make a hallway to a player. So I intentionally designed this area to be like very easy and favor the player, which it might look scary and it might not seem easy, but it really is. Like I did everything I could with the layout of the block geometry here. Like I can put a torch there, and I guess I'll let that torch sit. Did I mine any coal? No. I should have cooked some of these stupid trees down into coal. Well, we'll just get along with fewer torches. And then right here, all the enemies from this dark cave area have to come up this one path here. And if you put a block right there, it blocks it. So you have one choke point, and it's lit up with a flower here, so you can see it easier. The most dangerous thing that could potentially happen is as you cross this, a gravity enemy pulls you off the bridge. But right here, you can get up out of the water, and I've even set it up so that there's a jumping puzzle so the player can jump up, but the monsters will not. And then there's an ancient vase spawner right here, and ancient vases can drop hearts for you, so you can slay the ancient vases to have a second source of like healing beyond your region here. So again, it's as favorable as I can make an area while still presenting like any enemies to the player that like can get to the player. So give me 1 second to think. I need to. We have some space. I'm gonna go ahead and claim the Astral Diamond out of here, as I don't need too many of the Ancient Vase loot drops. We're gonna take attack to 12, and now when this finally breaks, I can switch to this, and I really want to take this and put this in a Okay, so it being silver, it has a plus 50% bonus to undead, and it already has Smite 7 on it. So it's plus 50% bonus to undead with also Smite. So that Warhammer is going to be absolutely ruinous to any undead enemy I have to fight. So in fact, I think I'm going to put this in my backpack for safekeeping, because I'm going to try to re-roll this with a reforging station to a pretty high quality, if I can. And I'm going to use this just Silver Saber on you guys, because you're not even worth the durability off my normal weapons, especially if you're stuck and you can't really get to me. Oh, hey, look! I got pulled off by a gravity enemy. But thankfully I can just jump up safely. You do have to kind of watch out for the goblins, just because they do bonus damage to your armor when they hit you. Otherwise, they're not really very threatening. So I've got to go in here, and I'm gonna whack fish on the way. Get the come here. Need more food. So right here, illuminated with this lighting cue, is another secret somewhere in here. And that is just a emerald ring. So the emerald rings, there's the emerald, there's an emerald ring and an emerald amulet. And these are from the Quality Tools mod, and they are literally, they do nothing. They have nothing on them, so the only thing that will be on them is the quality attributes from the Quality Tools mod. So I stuck a pre-rolled rare emerald ring in here. Um, and it's just the stats of a rare item. Mostly you would want it for the +8 max health, but there's a tiny bit of all the other stats in there too. Magic shielding is actually pretty good. Magic shielding is basically armor for magic damage. Back down here, there's at the end of River's End Cave, it dumps out into the lava ocean that surrounds the entire map. And yeah, I just want to get through here. Can you move? Oh no! Oh, I took a bunch of damage from somewhere. Where did I take so much damage from? I bet it was a ghastly enemy. Well, maybe I shouldn't have been as cavalier of, I wonder what was hitting me. Let's go out this way. Yep. Well, I'm glad I put that stuff in my backpack. I still have a bunch of stuff I want to get back from my, my death pile. I guess it was the rocket creeper. I mean, it says that the rocket creeper is what got me, but specifically, oh, I don't have time to deal with you. Try to get my death pile back. Now, you know, maybe I don't actually know how much damage the rocket creepers deal. It's possible that they deal more damage than a normal creeper does. I could have also gotten caught off guard by I was poisoned, so I was draining a lot of HP to the witch's poison. But whatever. That's probably my fault for not looking at the enemies that were. Oh yeah, I've got about 3 bars of HP, so rocket creeper plus witch poison. If I was already poisoned, the witch could have hit me with a damage potion, which those are kind of chunky. So let's see, did I get everything? There's my fish whacker. Astral diamond ought to be put in the good loot. I've got a second copper chest plate. I got copper chest plates for days, man. There's my wand of sparks. Okay, I care about my wands, and that's pretty much it. And I've got this I want to re-roll later. But had I actually been using the secret gear, I definitely would not have died there. But we'll play on hard mode. Hey, that was a void creeper. So yeah, I should have let him blow. Oh, okay, I'll let this one blow up. All right, come on, dude. Blow up. So I'm at 3.5 bars. So he did about 5 hearts to me, roughly. Ah! This is a festive creeper. This is the creeper staircase. All right. Yeah, festive creepers just chuck TNT at you. So, there's Deer Island. So Deer Island is basically a resource area, and it's an area for players to just kind of chill. Uh, well, unless you go under it, but it's mostly a resource gathering area. It's got its own waystone, which I guess I should run and get real quick. I wish I had, if I had a grapple scroll, I could just swing over there really easily. I guess I'll get the chests real quick too. Let's see. Uh, I'll go up here. But now I'm going to have to eat some heart containers to replace the hearts lost from dying. But that won't be a really big deal. Oh, jeez. What are you? Rust gravity sprint, okay. As long as you're not ghastly, man. I already had enough gassed fireballs thrown in my face for one day, I think. Ah! He scared me. I didn't see him. I looked this way and he wasn't there. Was he behind the, to come up this way? Man, my nerves. I can't take any more jump scares today. Oh, hey, he dropped a cestus. That's kind of cool. A sharpness 2 one, actually. If I upgrade that to studded leather, that'd be really cool. Okay. Now, 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 can I use what's in here? Is this a secret? Does it count as a secret if it's out in the open, guys? Am I allowed? Is a Vechs permitted to use some of the gear in here? Like, does does this count as a secret? It's just right out in the open, right? So I can use this stuff, right? Good. Excellent. Yes, I can use this mermaid. Well, there's a large pack, but that's building level 32. Now you know why I'm piling points into building, huh? Okay, let's see what's in the other chest. It's a mimic. That got my wife really well. She is very vulnerable to being bamboozled. You could call her bamboozle vulnerable. And like Shaco in League of Legends, and any character that like makes Wukong and Shaco, any character that stealths or goes invisible or anything like that, those are super effective against her. And this mimic up here got her. She was not thrilled. She got jump scared by it. All right, let me get this dang waystone. If I can go home. Would it be funny if I got yeeted off into the lava? Let's use the actual slate. Well, you know what? We'll make stone bricks. All right, let's look around for any gravity, guys. All right, no gravity. Any gravity coming up on me? Nope. All right. Well, hopefully that's the last time that I'll ever have to actually get across there with yeah, I think any future time I come here, I'll just do that. Ah, hey, it's coal. I needed this to make more torches. And it's also nighttime. Nighttime on Deer Island is relatively chill. Ish. Sort of. But yeah, if I'm gonna be grabbing every secret, my inventory is so full. I'm just gonna run to the Victory Monument and set up a base. But to get there, I'll need some torches every now and then, rarely. Stick, stick, the sharp stick. Uh, that's what I think about that. We don't need no sharp stick around here. I want to click this so bad. Oh, there's the rest of my sticks. I knew I had some somewhere. All right, cool. We got enough torches to do stuff with. I like the deer. I'm not gonna mess with the deer. So the deer get a pass. I think I'm out of drink though. Am I? Yep. All right. So we'll grab. No, my canteen's literally right there. All right, cool. All right, let's get out of here. And there's secrets on Deer Island, but with my inventory the way it is, I just want to hurry up and get to the monument and set up a warehouse. Desperately, desperately want to set up a warehouse. I love step height. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's such a quality of life thing to just whee right up the cliff. Yeah, Deer Island Skylight is I was this was going to be uh okay, so history of Spellbound Caves 2. While working on the map, I basically realized that the map was too big and the space between areas was too large. Because in MC Edit it doesn't look that impressive, but when you actually walk it in game, it's a it's a pretty long way. So uh, I basically scrapped part of Spellbound Caves 2 and started over on the map. And I didn't throw out everything, but I kept like the first few areas and then started rearranging stuff. I probably lost maybe 20 hours of work ish, but I think the map is a lot better for it. Um, but Deer Island here was uh, meant to be the original spawn of the map, right? So imagine spawning on the island, you look around and there's lava everywhere and you're just kind of on this little island. It's a good starting location, right? But I ended up going with what I went with, and uh, I think it's a more forgiving start to start in the flower fields on the platform. Like that platform is very safe. Whereas Deer Island, night can fall and, night can fall and stuff comes and kills you while you're trying to like read the quests and stuff. Riley River Canyon, Intersection 1, Victory Climb, and Victory Monument. This didn't used to be here, but I explicitly decided to tell the player where the Victory Monument was. Just gonna take that. In case I need a Cincinnati lantern for, any random reason. Alright, let's get to... I'm gonna light that right there up too, if possible. Oh, hey, a chest. Oh, hey, it's a troll. Haha. Cool. Alright, let's go across here. There's secrets in the harpy nests up here. But again, inventory is getting a little chungus. Riley River Canyon, intersection 1. So here's intersection 1. I think it's pretty nice looking. I really like these rustic mooncap mushrooms. These give off light, but not enough light to stop monsters from spawning. 100% legit and real sapling that isn't fake at all. That's a legit sapling, guys. No, actually, it's an XNet facade block. And the facade block, you can... yeah, there it is. So it's a network cable with a facade block mimicking dark oak sapling put on it. And there's some secrets. There's a big XP packet over there that I could get. Let's see. So we won't victory climb, and I think I might just run past here. Yeah, victory climb. Oh, hey, it's gravity. Are you following me? Are you ghastly? Oh, he's ghastly, okay. I suddenly care about you. If you're ghastly, you can actually do damage. What do I get from him? A trident, I think. Okay, so Victory Climb should be a relatively chill area. Did I make it Mushroom Island biome? No, it's not Mushroom Island biome, but it's still pretty chill. Alright, so let's make a little bit of room on our hotbar. Let's see, do I have any... Is it raw salmon? I wish I could just, like, throw it in the air and whack it with the Flame Sword Fruit Ninja style. Alright. Okay, so this is basically a big tutorial area for ropes, because they need a little bit of a tutorial. Hello, adventurer! Ropes are very useful. You can descend from above by using them, and they don't push you around like water does. So if you're at the top of a cliff, you can let a rope down, and the chains work just like rope. Sneaking, you can sneak on the ropes. The one thing about ropes that will mess you up, maybe the most important thing, is like when you go to climb up, you need to like look up and plan your dismount in advance. Like it seems obvious, right? But I've seen a lot of people flub this. It's like I'm going up the rope. Oh no, I don't have a way to get off the rope, right? It's like yeah, just like you need a way to get off the rope when you're up at the top. It seems obvious, but I've seen so many people. You can make rope ladders like this. Hey, rope. And that's going to be a... That's the bonus chest stuff again. I'm just going to hold down shift and run my left click around and stack stuff quickly into my thing and see what I can pick up here. We really don't need the wood tools like at all, because I'm about to get to the Victory Monument. We're going to have like all sorts of cool stuff. Alright, yeah, I got it. And oh god, I picked it. Okay, so if you splash around here, you might notice that there's a thing here. I struggled with this map a little bit. Things I thought were really obvious weren't to some people, and so I had to keep going back and I'm like, okay, I think this is really obvious. It's like, no, people keep missing it. It's like, okay. And one thing that is a big question for me is how hidden is something? Like on a scale of like 1 to 10, like 1, it's like right out in the open, brightly lit, in your face, flashing lights. 10, it's like it's just buried in the map with no like it's just like it's like a chest that's just put 100 blocks deep inside of a wall. Nobody will ever find it without a third-party program, X-ray type thing, right? Like how secret is something? How hidden is it? And me putting a number value on that is so hard because it's like things I think are really obvious or just a lot of people will just miss it. And then things I think I've hidden well, like some people spot instantly, and it just seems to be a total crapshoot over who finds what. Um, but I try. I try. It's a it's probably one of those things like I need like a parabolic curve, a percentage thing, like 60% of the players notice this secret in like the first 10 seconds of entering an area. Something like that. Okay, grapple, and glide are amazing. Grapple is really makes you feel like Spider-Man. Uh, and glide is like slow falling. Inventory is way too full to even think about looking at. I don't need this one single XNet cable or facade. But we got some ID scrolls here, so take your ID scroll and you hold it and you put your thing in your offhand and then you just go boop. And there's a fast way to like power through here and identify stuff like very, very quickly, which I'll show you guys later. So you basically just let go of the grapple about halfway and you fling yourself across. You can also zip directly to ledges if so. Yeah, you could just go right to the wall. And I'm still grappling until I let go with right click. And there's more grapples, and you know if you're dying up here, there's more stuff in here. Let's see. I think this one single uncooked fish can go. I want more grapple scrolls. They're incredibly useful. Even at nighttime, like monsters can spawn, but it's pretty chill in here. So this is asking the player to look up and figure out that, oh, I can grapple to ropes. And then hold down shift to attach to the rope and let go of the grapple. And now I'm shift clicking on the rope. And yeah, I can just climb right on up. That's pretty much it for Victory Climb. It is just a tutorial area for ropes and grapples and this new vertical movement. Like look at the area. You know, there was water right there, right? Like literally right there. I should have oh my god, I should have been holding a grapple scroll. I feel like such a derp. I am such a derp. Feel free to call me a derp in chat. I don't care, it's fine. Now, here's the question. Can I run back there? Let's see. Yes, that's a storm. I don't want anything to do with him. I have my halberd. And I have my backpack full of gear. Vechs died on Victory Climb. One of the easiest areas in the map. Oh my god. I thought I was going to land in the water. I'm such a derp. Well, this is actually probably good for the purpose of a DevCom. I can... Yes, of course. I intentionally did this so that I can demonstrate that the map is possible even when you, like, die repeatedly stuff you really shouldn't be dying to. And yes, I did this to make other people feel better about themselves because you know I made the map and I die on it, so you know you should feel better about your death. Yep, yep. This is all intentional. This is all. I promise it's intentional. Uh. Uh. I definitely feel like I'm inting, that's for sure. That was a griffin right next to me. And I'm just really glad I haven't run into a gravity enemy yet. Well, at least my pile is on the floor. I can grab this real quick while I'm here. There, grabbed it. I feel like I'm inting so hard. You ever just run it down? Ugh. Either that or I'm just getting worse at Minecraft as I get older. I feel like that, man. Like oh god, what was that? Please don't blow up my death pile. Please. Just die. Thank you. I want all of my stuff back, especially the wands. Is there anything else that's gonna aggro on me? So wand 1, wand 2? Uh-oh. Let's find wand 2. Maybe some light might help me see. There it is. Okay. Yay. Did everything? I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm gonna need a mimic orb anytime soon. Or these stupid canteens. That was my cestus, which probably not gonna use, but I would rather have it than a canteen. Well, I hope you guys are entertained. If seeing me splat made you smile with wicked glee, uh, leave me a like. How about that? Maybe like the video if you like me splatting. Oh hey, there's the stuff I didn't need. Ah, haha. Well, I didn't actually need it, but yeah, let's see here. But I still have my pickaxe, right? The copper one? Or did I lose that? Uh-oh. Shiny copper pickaxe. I know I have LP blindness, but did I actually lose it? It's still back down there? Maybe I lost it. Uh-oh. Well, unless I have LP blindness. Do I have LP blindness? That's a thing. No, I think I lost it. Ah. Okay, let's go this way. Well, that sucks. It's okay, though. It's just a copper pickaxe with Unbreaking 3 on it. But yeah, leave me a like if my... Look at you, cheeky little goblin. Yeah, yeah, you fought to your death. How's that feel? It hurts. That's how it feels. You know, I was thinking of adding the rope here. Like right off the bat. Well, I guess I'll just do it now. Rope. So I'm going to add the rope to this until it stops ticking down. And that's how I'll know the rope has hit the bottom of the area. There we go. So there's a rope all the way back down. And the hint tells you as much. Here's a hint. The water at the bottom of the Victory Clave didn't come from the rain. Where did it flow from? Maybe you should check. So it's basically telling you, hey, there's a path there. And one last little tight rope. You know, I put so much water down there. I thought a player could easily fall in the water. I was wrong. That's okay, though. So there's the Victory Monument. So this is a pretty generous Victory Monument area. It's got a lot of stuff like pre-dug out for you. But what I am really interested in is the this right here. I desperately, desperately want to set up a warehouse. So I don't think I need that. Or I guess I can eat the single carrot. All right. So I've got some free space to grab the warehouse control block, the warehouse crafting table, and I guess I'll use these medium warehouse blocks since I don't quite have the building. I didn't quite hit my building goals, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Except it's facing that's facing the wrong way, Vechs. That's the wrong way. Bop. Okay, and it's positioned right. And I suppose I'll use the small ones too, as long as I put the small ones in a spot that I can easily tear them down. So I'll put them on the edge over here, like that, so that when I come back, I can just rip them all out. And now for the moment that I yearn for every time I play. Bank my XP in that. That has to go on top like that. I imagine this is what taking your bra off is like for a girl when you get home. Now, the secrets. The secrets are going to go over here, and this will be the secret chest area. I want to dump everything. Okay, the secrets start at here, and all of this. So we're actually going to open this, and so here's all our secret gear that we've gotten. And so all that goes, I'm just going to start throwing it in the chest here. So I'll let you guys tell me if I am allowed to use the secret gear, or if you want to see me die a lot, and then, after dying a bunch, beat the map anyway without using any of the secret gear. And he gave me a black bed. I like the black beds. I think they look nice. I don't know why you can't put a bed down on one of those blocks. That seems a little odd to me. Don't you guys think so? I guess I'll just put this here. So now I've got to set up a base. Let's see. I kind of want to set the I want to set the base up right, and that also means going to get. I don't want pleb tier furnaces, right? So I want an arcane. I want an arcane workbench, and I want a Cincinnati forge, so I don't have to wait forever for furnaces to go. And thankfully, I know where one is, so I might just go directly there and get that. But I might also do a few things off camera just around the base to set things up. So my inventory is totally clear, and I've got water to drink here. So here's the Victory Monument, and I think this area looks pretty great. And there's also another waystone to get over here. But this Victory Monument is incredibly scenic, and you have a fantastic view of the upper and lower fragrant forest from it. Also, you guys like the new Victory Monument look? It uses modded blocks, and it looks really fancy. This is better nether quartz stained glass framed, and this appears better nether quartz stained glass. But yeah, let's go up to, I think 20 should be fine. I think 20 will get 20 gets like almost all of the area. You can kind of see 22. Yeah, that's good enough. 22. But you have a great view of the. You have a fantastic view of the upper and lower fragrant forests, and there's Goblin Grotto down there. That's Olive Cave right there. And what we want is right there. So what I really need is glide. If I had glide, I could literally just jump off and go right to my objective, but I don't, sadly. Um, there is the Earth obelisk right there that has a bunch of remnant spawners in it, which I could get a ton of XP from. And I might do that. Yeah, you can see the Goblin Village. You can see the Victory Cave down there with like 4 Goliaths all in a row. How did look at that spawn? Um, you can see swamp biome right there, jungle biome there, birch forest there, normal forest there, jungle up there. So you have all the biomes. There's river biome down there. There's waterfalls there. There's secrets behind them because of course there's secrets behind the waterfalls. I'm really happy with this area. This might be one of my favorite victory monuments in any map I've ever made. I love this cliff, and I love the view here. Like I I think it's gorgeous. And also from a gameplay standpoint, like there's lots of discrete areas here, but you can still see like you can see the Goblin Grotto, but there's a big wall here along the cliff, and like to get down there, you go through the Olive Cave right there. And then you can even see from up here, assuming you've turned your view range up and you have the RAM to do it, you can even see the cave entrance down there. Uh, but short-term goal for, I guess, next episode is I want to go get a proper forge, and I probably also want to backtrack and get all the secrets here. I was just desperate to unload my inventory. Click here to give feedback when you beat the map, and it takes you to a Google form, which I think that's kind of slick to have the feedback form like right there. You can tell me what you thought of think of the map, and the map's in 1.0.3 right now is what I'm playing. I like the map. I was really on the fence. The one thing I may be on the fence of is the last area of the map, the Blackwall Dungeon. It is a cave style dungeon, and I was really on the fence if it should be a cave style or if it should be like a death fortress, because the Red Wool right before it is a huge death fortress, and I thought maybe it could have some variety and not have a fortress for red and then a fortress for black, you know. Um, but I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't have been a cave. Maybe the final wool shouldn't be a cave style dungeon. That said, though, I had a specific idea I wanted to do for it, and it looks really cool. It uses the EB Wizardry Runestone blocks, and we'll talk about that more when I get there. Um, there was something I was going to talk about, and I didn't get a chance to, and now I've forgotten what it was, so I'm sorry. You'll have to deal with me being a derp. I'm just a derp. I fell off the stupid thing. Oh my god, I can't. I'm never gonna live this down. I want to just delete this whole video and not upload it. You guys are gonna laugh at me. It's okay if I let you laugh at me though. It's just more entertainment. You get entertainment from the map and then the mod pack, and then you can laugh at my stupid derpness falling. Um, that is the healing elements obelisk. The one back there was the earth one, so there's earth healing. There's one for each element, magic element type. That's Peanut Canyon down there. Peanut Canyon is just a resource area next to the Victory Monument to make some farms, collect plant material, and it also just looks nice. Uh, and behind here are big. I'm gonna go through these in spectator just because I don't want to mess up the nice wall here. But these are just big empty lit up rooms for machinery. But originally I didn't have the powder here, and my wife told me that she thought it looked too open. And I was like, yeah, but I want to, like, the Victory Monument base is just too big. Like, it takes too long to walk around. She was worried about. And I was like, yeah, but at the same time, I want to have plenty of room for people to do their machinery builds and their farms and stuff. Because I know I'm gonna want to do it. And uh, and I was like, okay, well, what if I just have these hallways and then behind the powder looks so nice as a wall, don't you guys think? As an accent wall in here. I also love the slate. Like, I love the minimalist. I love how clean and minimalist it looks. It looks like, I wish my house looks like this, you know? But it was kind of a compromise of like, well, I'll hide the machine rooms behind nice looking walls here, and so now it doesn't feel so big and sprawly if players don't want to end up using them. So I like how it turned out. What else is in here? It's just a bunch of stuff to get your farming started off. There's XP bottles in case you didn't have enough to use the warehouse. There's even medium packs, which I could use probably pretty soon. Yeah, now we're approaching this. But anyway, so I think next episode I'll grab the secrets before, and I'm gonna really look forward to the comments on this video. Let me know, do I use the secret stuff or not? Or do I beat the map using no secret loot at all? Is kind of what I wonder here. But anyway, here's what I have to my name. That's not secret loot. There's a mermaid. Mermaid could potentially have, well, there's something I could potentially do with that, but I would feel like a terrible person. Go ahead and put that back on my bar, that back on my bar. That's the normal magic wand. But let me know in the comments, am I allowed to use secret loot or not? And whatever the highest voted comment is, whatever the highest voted one says after a few hours of the video being up, I guess I'll go with. But anyway, I will see you guys on episode 3. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, as always, take it easy.